As mentioned in the previous video, Debian-based distributions use deb packages to simplify installing, updating, configuring, and uninstalling software. There are two package management programs that are primarily used when working with deb files. The first is a low-level tool called dpackage. However, since dpackage can't automatically download packages from a repository, the second program apt is more commonly used. As a result, we are going to focus on apt for this video. Let's see a few examples. Before we install or update any software, we need to ensure that our system has the most up-to-date information on the available software packages and their versions. To update this information, we run the command apt update. Notice that it asks for my password since it needs to run with elevated privileges. With the updated information, we can see if any of the software that is already installed on our system can be updated using this command apt list -- upgradable. If we want to upgrade these packages without installing any other software, we can run the command apt upgrade. It will prompt me to confirm downloading, in this case 404 megabytes of additional disk space. Frequently you'll find that it can download the files quicker than the installation process itself. Apparently there were some rather large updates to my system, primarily the main one being a new kernel. However, now our system is up to date. Sometimes new versions of software need extra packages or no longer need some old ones. If we wanted to take care of those items at the same time, we could have specified a full upgrade, but the normal upgrade is fine for now. It's important to note that not only are user programs, such as a web browser or a text editor, updated using this process, but updates to the operating system itself, as you just saw, also use this mechanism. Now, let's use apt to install some software. I frequently use a command line tool for manipulating PDF files called pdftk. It is very useful, but often isn't installed by default. We can check to see if it's installed by using the which command. Nothing was returned, so it's not installed in the system. Let's search to see if we can find it in the package management system using the command apt search pdftk. As you can see, there are two packages that match. Even if your search string is very specific, you will often have more than one search result. Sometimes you might need to do a little research to determine which package you want. Since the default pdftk package is marked as transitional, it may mean that the developers are moving away from this package to a newer one. We can check the information about the package using the command apt show pdftk. Reading the description, we see that since newer versions of the pdftk package aren't in Debian anymore, the maintainers of the package suggest moving to the Java port we saw previously listed. Now that we know which package we want to install, we can use the command apt install pdftk-java. Since installing requires root privileges, we need to enter the password to temporarily get those permissions. Remember, this only works if the user is a member of the admin group. The package management system checked the repository to determine everything that needed to be installed. We can see that a number of new packages will be installed, and it will require almost 6 megabytes of storage. Once I acknowledge that I want to install the software, the package management system downloads the packages and installs them on the system. That is all you have to do. We can verify that it was installed using the which command. It now finds the binary executable. That means it's installed on the system. If we ever want to remove the software from the system, we have two options. If we just wanted to uninstall it, we could use the command apt remove pdftk java. Just like when we installed it, apt prompted for confirmation before actually removing the software. Note that the dependencies that were installed along with the software are not uninstalled by default. They may be required by other packages, so the system is trying to be careful. Once the process finishes, the software is uninstalled. Some packages use configuration files that aren't always cleaned up by simply uninstalling the software. If we want to remove those as well, we could use the command apt purge pdftk java. Since we already removed the package, the command won't succeed. It does note, however, that we still need to uninstall the leftover dependencies. Let's do that now with the command apt auto remove. We have uninstalled everything and are back to the original system before we installed pdftk. There's a lot more to managing deb packages on your system, but the content covered in this video is all you need to know for the vast majority of the time.